explorers, welcome back to our channel. I hope you all are doing well. So let us begin with the chapter number 13 of grammar, and the name of the chapter is preposition, right? So what is a preposition? First of all, let us know this. So prepositions are the words जो हमें noun या फिर किसी pronoun का एक सेंटेंस में दूसरे नाउन या प्रोनाउन के साथ रिलेशनशिप बताते हैं या फिर वो उनकी पोजीशन का भी बताते हैं कि वो किस पोजीशन में कहाँ पर है, राइट? तो लेट अस रीड द चैप्टर नाउ. So prepositions are very important as they show a relationship between the different parts of a sentence. This is what I told you right now, right? कि वो हमें अलग अलग पार्ट्स के बीच में रिलेशनशिप का पता बताते हैं, right? Look at these sentences. तो अब जल्दी से इन sentences को देखते हैं, right? Jaipur is famous for its culture. तो यहाँ पर relation between the adjective famous and the noun culture. यहाँ पर famous और culture के बीच में एक relation दिखाया गया है. The king rules over a vast kingdom. तो यहाँ पर रिलेशन है एक वर्ब और एक नाउन के बीच में जो कि है rules और kingdom. Next, put the book on the table. यहाँ रिलेशन है between the two nouns, that is book and the table, right? So a preposition is a word that is placed before a noun or a pronoun to show the relation that the noun or the pronoun has with other word in the sentence, right? तो preposition एक ऐसा word है जो कि place किया जाता है एक noun से पहले और a pronoun to show the relation, ताकि एक relation दिखा सके that the noun and the pronoun जो कि एक noun और pronoun के बीच में है with some other word in the sentence, जो कि किसी दूसरे शब्द से भी हो सकता है sentence के अंदर, right? The noun or pronoun that is used with a preposition is called its object. तो एक noun और एक pronoun जो कि यूज किया जाता है एक preposition के साथ उसे कहा जाता है एक object, right? A preposition can have more than one object. एक preposition के पास एक से ज्यादा objects भी हो सकते हैं, right? So here we have something to note down. Let's note it that a preposition is always followed by a noun, pronoun or a noun equivalent. कि एक preposition जो है वो हमेशा एक noun, pronoun या फिर noun equivalent के बाद ही place की जाती है, right? Now coming up to the next one, which is preposition of time. तो अब हम बात करेंगे preposition of time के बारे में, right? So in, on, at, for, since, ago, during, while, by the time, till, until are prepositions of time. ये जितनी भी prepositions यहाँ पर mention है, they all are the prepositions of time, right? ये हमें time के बारे में बताती हैं. It is used before a period of time. Read about its usage. So, in is used before the period of time. in जो है वो period of time से पहले use किया जाता है. अब इसके usage के बारे में ये सब examples यहाँ पर हम पढ़ते हैं जो box में दिए हुए हैं. So, here they say usage of in before seasons. तो season से पहले हम कैसे use कर सकते हैं? Examples we have here. The Olympics are generally held in winter, right? Before months. My birthday is in February. Before the end of a period of time. They will reach Mussoorie in 5 hours flat. Before centuries or decades. No one could have thought of mobile phones in the 1960s, right? before different parts of the day. So, do you want a cup of coffee in the evening? India became independent in 1947, right? After that, moving ahead, on is used before the specific day or date. On जो है वो specific day or date पर use किया जाता है. How? अब usage of on का use यहाँ पर बताया गया है with the examples as well, right? So let's read it. Before a day, एक दिन पहले की अगर बात करनी हो तो he went back to work on Wednesday. Tina wished me on my birthday, right? Before parts of the days, Chub met her music teacher on Monday morning. Before dates, Mona left for Australia on December 7. We celebrated Eid on September 3rd, right? Next, here we have the difference between in time and on time. अब in time और on time के बीच में क्या difference है, right? So, in time means well within the expected or required time. तो in का मतलब होता है जब भी हम expected या required time के भीतर, यानी कि उसी time के अंतर्गत हम काम कर देते हैं, तब वो कहलाता है in time, right? Example, in spite of the delay in flight, he was in time to chair the meeting, right? On time means exactly at the right or scheduled time. On time का मतलब होता है कि जब हम उसी exact point of time पर वहां पहुंचे जहां हमें पहुंचना होता है, right? कि बिल्कुल exactly उसी scheduled time की बात हो रही हो तब. So example, in spite of the fog, the flight was on time, right? So at is placed before the exact time for certain fixed expressions. तो at जो है वो यूज किया जाता है exact time के पहले for certain fixed expressions. कुछ fixed expressions होते हैं उनके लिए. तो जल्दी से अब इसके uses पढ़ लेते हैं. Usage of at with examples as well. So before clock timings के पहले जो कि है he would like to meet you at 5 a.m. The train leaves for Almora at 7 p.m. Before special days से पहले I was expecting guests at Diwali. Hema wanted to meet me at the weekend. Before time related words. So, the child escaped from the kidnappers at the end of the story. At the time of her birth, she was named Madonna, right? Before specific parts of the day. So, a large number of animals come to the zoo behind our house at dawn. The sun is the strongest of midday, right? Are we going out at night? Correct? Next, we have the preposition of place. अब बात करेंगे हम preposition of place के बारे में, which is, look at these sentences where at, on and in have been used as preposition of place. अब ये कुछ ऐसे sentences हैं जहां पर हमने at, on और in को preposition of place की जगह पर भी use किया है. Let us read them. Someone is at the window to show specific place or position. I placed my bottle on the table to show position on a surface. The sofa is in my drawing room to show an enclosed space. Ankita lives in Delhi to show position within a geographical area. I lived at Jagrati Vihar to show specific place or position. Right? After that, place can be indicated by a few other positions as well. Place को हम सिर्फ in, on या under की वजह से ही नहीं बल्कि कुछ और prepositions हैं जिनकी मदद से हम place का reference दिखा सकते हैं. How? Examples are stand by my side, came from America, within the classroom, fell into a large crater, stood beside me, lies below the surface, lies near the port, above the shelf. Right? Next, we have the preposition of movement or direction. अब हम बात करेंगे about the preposition of movement or direction के बारे में. Right? Let us read these sentences first of all. The metro train went through the tunnel. The swimmer swam across the river. My friends arrived and we went to the airport. Right? So यहाँ पर हम देख सकते हैं कि कुछ highlighted prepositions sentences में हमें देखने को मिल रही है. Right? So they say that the highlighted prepositions indicate movement. ये जो हमारी prepositions हैं ये actually किसी ना किसी movement को दिखा रही हैं. So apart from time, place and movement prepositions also show other relationships. कि ये जो चीजें हैं टाइम, प्लेस और मूवमेंट के अलावा भी ये दूसरे रिलेशनशिप्स को दर्शा रही हैं. Right? Note how the same preposition can fall under different categories depending on the way it is used. Right? कि हर preposition एक ही preposition actually अलग अलग situations में, conditions में use की जा सकती है. डिपेंड करता है कि हम उसे कहाँ पर, किस जगह, किस पॉइंट पर यूज कर रहे हैं. मूविंग अहेड वी हैव रिलेशनशिप्स shown by prepositions with their examples. अब यहाँ पर कुछ prepositions हैं जो कि कुछ relationships हैं जो कि prepositions दिखाएंगी और उसी के साथ हम यहाँ पर उनके examples भी पढ़ेंगे. Right? So it is manner. Manner spoken with authority, working under compulsion. Right? Possession. A woman of means, owner of the castle, man with a scar. Right? Agency or instrumentality. So, sent by post, sold at an auction, struck by lightning, heard on TV. Next, cause, reason or purpose. Shoot with fear, fought for a cause, suffering from arthritis. Right? Next, inference, motive or source. From what I know, a quotation from the original book. Right? Contrast or concession. Just for all his bluster after every effort. Next, measure, standard or rate. Interest at 2% sold by the meter. Right? So, several words are used both as prepositions and adverbs. अब कुछ वर्ड वैसे भी हैं जो कि preposition और adverb दोनों ही तरीके से यूज किए जा सकते हैं. Right? So now we have been given a note over here. Let's read it. When a word governs a noun or a pronoun, it is a preposition. If an adverb, it is an adverb if it modifies a verb, an adjective or another adverb, right? तो जब भी एक वर्ड नाउन या प्रोनाउन को गवर्न करती है तब वो कहलाती है एक प्रपोजिशन. बट अगर वही एडवर्ब जो है वो मॉडिफाई करती है एक वर्ब को, एक एडजेक्टिव को या फिर एक दूसरी एडवर्ब को, तब वो एडवर्ब कहलाती है, राइट? Again, we have some examples. Let's read them. The caravan moved on. This is an adverb. The cattle is on the shelf. This is a preposition. The wheel of the car came off. This is an adverb. The convict jumped off the van. This is preposition. Has the teacher come in? This is an adverb, right? Moving ahead. So they say there is no fixed rule to decide which preposition comes after which verb or adjective. तो ये कहीं भी फिक्स्ड रूल नहीं है जो कि हमें बता सके कि preposition जो है वो कौन सी verb या कौन से adjective के बाद आए, right? Particular words are followed by particular prepositions. Several prepositions may have similar meanings, right? तो particular words जो है वो follow किए जाते हैं particular prepositions के साथ. Although several prepositions, जबकि कुछ prepositions के same meanings भी हो सकते हैं, right? There are many more combinations with prepositions and it is always used to see the correct preposition in such expression. कि और भी बहुत सारे combinations हैं prepositions के साथ और ये बहुत ही ज़्यादा important है कि हम correct preposition को use करें सभी expressions में, right? So look at these examples. अब यहाँ पर हमें कुछ examples दिए हुए हैं. Let us see. So the man died of fever. Is correct. The old woman died from fever, which is incorrect, right? That man was sick of fever, which is incorrect. But the old woman was sick with fever, which is correct, right? So देखा आपने कि कैसे हमने अलग अलग prepositions को अलग अलग conditions के साथ use किया है, right? So the table below lists some common mistakes that should be guarded against. तो यहाँ पर कुछ common mistakes हैं जो कि हम लोग usually कर देते हैं. Let's read them and try not to repeat these mistakes. So let us begin now very quickly. Erroneous and corrected ones. Mr. Das has an aptitude in business. So this is Mr. Das has an aptitude for business, right? There is no expectation of this rule. There is no exception of this rule. Yes, there is no exception to this rule. There is no alternative for this plan. So there is no alternative to this plan. That thought pervades through Veena's mind. That thought pervades Veena's mind. My boss ordered for my transfer. My boss ordered for my transfer. The child insisted in doing it. The child insisted on doing it. Krishna was a contemporary to Nick. Krishna was a contemporary of Nick. The team comprised of 16 members. The team comprised of 16 members, right? The police carefully investigated into the case. The police carefully investigated the case. Right? The leopards are confined in the forests of northern India. The leopards are confined to the forests of northern India. Right? So, here we have a point to remember. The best way to master the correct usage of preposition is through ample reading. कि अगर आप अपने prepositions के usage को सही करना चाहते हो तो it is better to have a lot of reading, right? Next, now we have some confusing prepositions. अब यहाँ पर हमें दी हुई है कुछ confusing prepositions. What are they? जैसे कि यहाँ दिया हुआ है फ्रॉम एंड ड्यूरिंग. फ्रॉम और ड्यूरिंग यूज करते हुए हमें कहीं ना कहीं पर कंफ्यूजन होती है, राइट? फ्रॉम, दिस प्रपोजिशन जनरली मीन्स द ऑपोजिट ऑफ टू. ये जो प्रपोजिशन है इसका मतलब होता है टू का ऑपोजिट, राइट? So look at the given sentences. They drove from Kashmir to Panipat in one day. We visit the art museum from time to time. You can form, you came from Bangalore last evening. Opposite of, he went to Bangalore. Right? My daughter lived in Canada from 1983 to 1997. Now we have the usage of during, which is this preposition should be distinguished from since or for. It is usually followed by a noun indicating time and is used to show the duration of an event or activity. कि during जो preposition है वो distinguish यानी कि उसके बीच में फर्क होना चाहिए from since and for, since और for के बीच. It is usually followed by a noun indicating time. कि ये usually उस preposition या noun से follow की जाती है जो कि time बता रहा है. And is used to show the duration of an event or activity. और साथ ही साथ ये duration और event और activity को show करने के लिए भी use किया जाता है. Right? Look at the given sentences. तो अब बात करते हैं जितने भी sentences हमें यहाँ पर दिए हुए हैं उनके बारे में. So, during the summer, they do not have to study. Next, during our vacation, they visited many friends across the country. Right? Next, we have by. We have by. So, by का क्या use है अब? By as a preposition generally means to go past a place or to be situated near a place. कि by का मतलब होता है या तो आप उस जगह से pass on हो रहे हो या फिर आप situated हो उस जगह के बहुत ज़्यादा पास. Right? So look at the given sentences. जल्दी से इन sentences को देखते हैं. You must submit the form by Friday. The book was written by J.K. Rowling. Your books are by the window. He walked by the library on the way home. Right? Next, we have common usage of by. अब by को हम कैसे commonly use करते हैं? So, to indicate the agent in passive sentences. हम उसका use passive sentences में करते हैं, right? Example, Romeo and Juliet was written by Shakespeare, right? So, by plus specific time, that is before. Example again, he usually eat supper by 6 o'clock in the evening. So, by bus, plane, train, ship, car, bike indicates the mode of travel. Next example again, we traveled to London by air, right? Next, we have out of. So it is the preposition generally means the opposite of into. तो इस preposition का मतलब होता है opposite of into यानी कि into का opposite. So look at the given sentences. I went to the store because I was out of milk or lack of milk. Right? Bhanu walked out of the room angrily when Sumit teased her. Right? So that was all about the chapter prepositions. I hope you all enjoyed it and you all got the things really well. So that was all from my side. Thank you so much and have a great day ahead.